Hey guys, it's your boy Davion. Welcome to another episode of Consciouztv. You guys already know what we're here to discuss. Before we get into this discussion, make sure that you guys comment, rate, share, and subscribe, as well as hit that notification bell. You guys can also donate to the show at Cash App, which is $. And no, that was not your phone. That was mine. At $Consciouztv. And or you can donate to the show at paypal.me/Consciouztv, as well as email me anything at consciouztv@gmail.com. Let's get into this discussion. I am actually here to do a video that I was really inspired to do based upon some events that took place in a very synchronistic way yesterday concerning my actual donators, for one. And then I'm going to go into this discussion about the law of attraction and co-creating, because yesterday was really an incredible day of co-creating and manifesting from the law of attraction. However, I know you guys are probably asking me, what is this I have on? This is actually a onesie. I ordered this off of wish.com. It got here today and I really like it. Like, the material is really nice. It has 4 pockets, which are these you see my hands in, as well as, you know, these pockets here, and it zips up and down. It has a little hoodie. It's very comfy, and it's like this polyester light material. It's not too thick and it's not too thin either. It is just right. I also got my little boys in the hood ass 1995 barbershop woke glasses on. I'm really liking these. I've always wanted a pair of flip up shades. So yeah, these are really nice. And you guys might notice this and be like, Davion, what the hell is that going on? So I'm actually thinking about getting a cross tattooed on my third eye area, and it'll probably be this size. This is just something that I'm wearing as a trial period. I just want to make sure that this is something I can commit to every fucking day. But I do think that I am definitely getting this done. I'll probably get it done next month sometime, and obviously it'll be a actual really nice design of a cross. But wasting no time, let's get into this video. So because this video is definitely inspired by my contributors and my donators yesterday, I want to go ahead and give a major fucking shout out. Yesterday was, like I said, incredible in terms of the law of attraction, and my sponsors actually inspired this video. So the first 2 people I want to give a shout out to would definitely be Janet and Keith. And I just want to thank you guys for your appreciation, for your love. So I want to thank Keith and Janet for your donations. God bless you. I also want to shout out someone who is becoming a consistent contributor to the show at this point, which is Luxy Beauty Supply. Luxy Beauty Supply actually has a whole entire YouTube channel, and this beautiful, articulate black woman does tons and tons of hair reviews for different units. She demonstrates to you guys how to rock a lace wig, how to make it look natural. She gives you the ins and the outs of the unit, the quality of the unit, how much usage you can get out of a unit. Definitely go and subscribe to Luxy Beauty Supply. She hasn't done a video in a few years now, but she is going to be making an epic comeback, and I actually do want to do some collaborations with Luxy Beauty Supply. And Luxy Beauty Supply, girl, you make a nigga feel like he gonna have to be your private dancer. You be throwing bands a nigga way. So Luxy Beauty Supply, thank you for your contributions. This is your second time donating to the show, and as always, it is heartfelt and it's meaningful. The fact that that's what you feel led to do means a lot to me, and I just thank you guys so much. Last but not least, I want to give a huge shout out to Frankie. Frankie decided that he wanted to contribute to the show, and I'm gonna read his note here. This is for that last kick-ass video you did, meaning my Jussie Smollett video, and Frankie gave a outstanding amount of money, okay? Like, by far the most money anybody has sent me. So that just really means a lot to me. Frankie, I don't know what type of goddamn government job your ass got. I don't know what type of FBI law enforcement system your ass work for that allows you to be able to just throw the amount of money that you just threw at me yesterday, my nigga. But God bless the heavens out of you. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you for being a subscriber. Thank you to all of my donators. You guys donating yesterday actually leads me to why I'm here to talk to you guys regarding the law of attraction and co-creating. So we're going to definitely get into that. So I'm going to get into my top 3 tips for using the law of attraction to co-create from. Just to give a tad bit of a backstory, the law of attraction has been in my life for about 4 or 5 years, I believe. One of my good friends named Consciouztv, who is a prophet as well as a witch, introduced me to the law of attraction. At that time, I was a Christian mystic. I'm still a huge Jesus freak. Jesus is kind of my foundation for all of my spiritual practices. All of my spiritual practices in my life have to kind of lead back to the teachings of Jesus in one way or the other. And I also have a huge cross here in tribute to my relationship to Christ and how much that relationship alone has really shaped me as a man, has really helped shape my ethics and my morals, as well as shape my tenacity and my courage, because I see Jesus Christ as not only a peacemaker, but someone who was also really radical, who was also really different, who was also willing to go against the grain and challenge systems of power and corruption, and to look those things in the face and not be afraid of the consequences of doing such. And I've been able to manifest some really incredible things by way of using the law of attraction. I've been able to manifest 2 of my vehicles. I've been able to manifest employment. I was even able to manifest the growth of my channel by using the law of attraction. So for those of you who don't really know what the law of attraction is, which mind you, most of you probably have already at least heard of the law of attraction. The law of attraction is 1 out of 12 universal metaphysical laws that govern creation, okay? So we have natural laws, or the laws of nature, and then you have the metaphysical laws that govern kind of the unseen world that we're all experiencing, that we're all participating in as souls and as spirits. So the natural laws govern literal creation, light, matter, gravity, aerodynamics, and then the spiritual laws attribute more for the things that happen within our reality that science cannot explain: miracles, paranormal ability, psychic function, intuition, why things happen in the manner in which they do. All of the answers in which science can't answer is where these spiritual laws come in to fit. Okay, so law of attraction is the law of attraction. It is the law of similar energy, similar vibration, similar frequency to similar frequency vibrating into proximity of one another. So light and light attract each other, dark and dark attract each other, indifference and indifference attract one another. You can essentially call the law of attraction the law of relationship, because the law of attraction is responsible for anything you are in relationship to. The law of attraction is essential to the construction of your reality and your life as you see fit. Now, when you become aware of the law of attraction, you can then start co-creating in your life intentionally, and it pays off to be an intentional co-creator. Most people are unconsciously creating their life, meaning that most people are walking around really powerless and yielding to really secular ideas in order to get the things they want in life. Like, for instance, a unconscious alchemist will use dating apps as a way to resolve the emptiness and the loneliness in his own life. A conscious alchemist would first and foremost regulate the relationship he has to himself, because he realizes that all other external relationships are a reflection of the world within inside of self. So there's no point in taking the brokenness that I am, the loneliness that I am, and the insecurity that I am, and then signing up for a Christian Mingle account, or signing up for speed dating, or signing up for Plenty of Fish, because no matter what vehicle I use to try to obtain a relationship through, I'm still attracting the same type of fish at the end of my fishing rod, because what I'm baiting them with It's the same shit. So what the law of attraction does is it gives you what you are emotionally. This is why most people are speaking and asking and praying for things, but manifesting something completely contradictory and opposite of what it is they're asking for. And one of the biggest flaws that I have seen in some of the people teaching the law of attraction is that they put a lot of emphasis on asking you shall receive, when the truth is, be and you will receive. You have to be what it is you want to receive, meaning be it emotionally first. Your emotions are key to having breakthrough with the law of attraction. So let's get into some of my tips, okay? First is meditation. Meditation is key to having breakthroughs when it comes to the law of attraction. What's interesting about my donators is that yesterday when my phone kept going off and I kept hearing these notifications, I was hearing all of these notifications go off on my phone at a time where I was meditating. The key to meditation when it comes to the law of attraction is you want to meditate from a place of pure fucking happiness. Because I realized years ago that my happiness and my level of happiness had a lot to do with how fast something would materialize in my life, I started taking the moments in which I found myself really happy and high energy to take, you know, some time to meditate into that energy and to quantify that emotional ecstasy and nirvana, because this synergy is what's actually creating the power and the impact behind what you're thinking and giving it enough punch to actually break through into your physical reality. So if you're praying for a positive relationship, a healthy romantic relationship, if you're having some health issues and you are just praying for some healing in your body, for a miracle, the more you're able to feel feelings of joy, of peace, of satisfaction, of anticipation, of eagerness, you know, and feelings that I like to describe as orgasmic feelings. When you can meditate on a thing and get yourself really riled up and excited and pumped up about this is what you want to do. Because that's when you will see yourself being flooded by all of these really weird synchronistic things that are corresponding to your emotional point of attraction. When you are just praying and asking for something from your words, a lot of times people are not seeing manifestation because your words don't have no power behind them if you don't have emotional momentum to propel them forward. So the universe, all the universe hears is words, but the law of attraction responds to the emotions behind the thought, the emotions behind what you're saying. So you can say something in vain. You can say, I want a new car. Bland, plain, underwhelming, I want a new car. Or you can really sit in yourself and say, I want a new car. And you can think about how it feels to see that car in your driveway, the color of the car, the smell of the car, the brand of the car, the model of the car, and how you would feel being able to wake up every morning and not have to take the bus, or not have to call an Uber, or not have to call a friend for a ride, and get behind the wheel of this vehicle that you want so bad. And just thinking about the ways in which that would make you happy to be able to have this car, how it would edify and multiply your life, and allowing yourself to get so emotionally connected to what it is you're asking for that you literally feel yourself just getting so hyped up and so happy. This is what you want. This is what is going to pull that thing into your reality. Like, this is literally the alchemical process of watching a thought become a living, breathing thing. Your emotions is the breath of the thoughts and the desires that you have. So meditating while you're happy is really key to having breakthroughs in the law of attraction. And it doesn't matter what stimulates your happiness. It doesn't matter whether it's a dick appointment that you successfully planned for the night. It doesn't matter if you just got some money for a bill, if you just got a compliment on the job. It doesn't matter what, the stimulation is. If you can remember in those times that you feel really fucking good, to just take, 10 or 15 minutes to just lay down and just surrender into that feel good and just let it make love to you and overwhelm you with positivity. And if you have something specifically you want, to then think about that thing as you are feeling so good. I guarantee you, you're going to see that thing manifested, and manifested sooner than later. If you've been asking for some shit for years and it hasn't happened, start asking from that shit, and then asking from it from a place of happiness and a place of joy and excitement, and see yourself have that breakthrough. So tip number 1 is to meditate, and to meditate while happy. My tip number 2 is all of your emotions have to be genuine. And I hinted to this in tip number 1. Don't fake a smile. Don't fake what you're asking for. Don't try to ask for things when you just don't believe it, when you're doubting it, when you're being skeptical. The universe knows that you're being a lying ass, fake ass bitch. You cannot fake it when it comes to the universe. So you cannot wear a mask for the universe. You can't pretend when it comes to the universe. It doesn't matter if you're using all of the positive language. If you're not experiencing that positivity emotionally, what you're asking for, what you're praying for, what you're thinking on is falling really flat. So you want to raise your vibration, because what you're asking for is on a higher frequency, and it's going to take you to raise the vibration of your aura field in order to draw that corresponding reality into your life, because every frequency has a corresponding reality. Every emotion has a vibrational value. So sadness, depression, insecurity, anxiety, a lack of self-worth, hate for one's own self, a lack of self-love, jealousy, envy, possessiveness. All these things have corresponding realities, and when you vibrate on these very low vibrating energetic frequencies, you attract a lot of misfortune. That can be health issues, that can be a lack of money, not enough resources. You are attracting a lot of disapproval. You are attracting a lot of people in your life who you have conflict with. You just can't seem to get along with anybody. Nobody seems to really understand you. All of these things come out of what you practice emotionally. When you experience and conjure up positive, uplifting, high vibrating feelings, those feelings have also vibrational value, and they have corresponding reality. So feelings of happiness, feelings of contentment, feelings of fulfillment and satisfaction and peace, feelings of love, these things have realities in them that are prosperous. You have things coming to you in abundance. You always have what you need when you need it. You have a lot of affirmation in your life. You have a lot of external support in the form of your family, in the form of your friends. And you have what people call favor over your life. Damn, she or he got so much favor. That comes from practicing a lot of emotional wellness. Which brings me to tip number 3, is practicing emotional wellness. If you want things in your life and you want your life to be well, you want to be going places, you want to have things to show for yourself, whether that's success or whether that's just a quality of spirit about yourself. You know, you want to be somebody that's really at peace and that's happy with your life. That starts with the practice of emotional wellness. So you need to remove the things in your life that are really toxic, and not only remove those toxic things externally, but remove the toxicity within yourself as well. Because if you don't do that, you're just leaving the door open for negativity and toxicity and demonic energy to keep coming back through the door. So I definitely just wanted to give you guys that. My camera is actually dying, so I've kind of had to speed talk through this video, but I hope that this really helps you guys. Like I said, I've used the law of attraction to grow my fucking hair. I've used it to stay really young in the motherfucking face. I'm 33 years old. I'll be going on 34 this year, and the law of attraction has just helped me to have a really good time with my life, and I've been blessed. You know, I have my own home, I have my own property. I really don't want for anything, and a lot of people in my life always say, Davion, you have so much favor, you have so much favor. And it's not because I'm different, it's not because God loves me more than he loves anybody else. It's because of the things that I just divulged to you in this video. I practice a lot of emotional wellness. A lot of my practices are inspired by Buddhism. I do a lot of fasting. I do a lot of quiet time time, a lot of self-care. And now that I'm out of the toxic relationship, I have no reason and no excuse now to be able to really put the pedal to my life in terms of being all that I can be and manifesting for myself. And just like that past relationship, I had to look inside of myself too and see where I was going wrong and the things I was practicing emotionally and in my mentality that allowed for me to attract the narcissist. So it wasn't just about getting rid of the narcissist and breaking up with him. I also had to break up with the part of me that is okay with being in a relationship to that type of energy, that type of consciousness. So it's really key that you clear up the inside, okay guys? Clear your insides up, be well in life. And I hope that this video edified you guys. Once again, don't forget to comment, rate, share, and subscribe. Press that like button, hit that notification bell so you can stay informed and up to date with all of my content. And you guys know you can donate to the show at Cash App at $Consciouztv, as well as PayPal at paypal.me/ConsciouzTV. And you guys can email me at consciouztv@gmail.com. You guys have a blessed day, and I will see you in my next upload.